Hello friends, welcome to Global Online University. Friends, I am Bahubali Desai. In this video, we are going to discuss important MCQs on data interpretation. And friends, as you all know, for KSET 2021, registration has been started on Global Online University app and also on our paid WhatsApp group. Yes, the batch 1 is running successfully, and also we are going to start batch 2 from 21. And in batch 2, you will get daily 2 tests, and in batch 1, already we have completed 22 tests. Remaining tests you will get according to the timetable given to you. And friends, here we are going to provide you 40 mock tests. Friends, if you attend these 40 mock tests, here you can score more than 17 paper 1, and these tests are very helpful to assess your preparation level. If you attend more and more mock tests at this time, it is very helpful to boost your preparation. And all these 40 mock tests are available only at rupees 999. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ಈ 40 ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ಗಳು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಿಗ್ತವೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು ಉತ್ತರಗಳು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿನೂ ಕೂಡ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಈ 40 ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನೀವು ಯಾವುದು ನೀಡಿದರೆ ನೀವು ಪೇಪರ್ 1ನಲ್ಲಿ 70ಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಅಂಕಗಳನ್ನು ಗಳಿಸ್ತೀರಿ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ 40 ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ಗಳು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೇವಲ 999 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇವೆ. Friends, this is the schedule of our batch 1 test. Already we have completed 22 tests. Tomorrow you are having test number 23, and if you join now also for batch 1, you will get all these tests, and you can also join for batch 2 also. And friends, if you go through this Karnataka set test series 2021, here we are going to provide you 40 mock tests for paper preparation with 1000 MCQs. No PDF we are going to give you. You can download all the 40 tests in the format of PDF with answers, and also ebook is available, notes on each unit. Complete study material will be available in English and Kannada only at rupees 999. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ 40 ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ಗಳು 1000 MCQಗಳ PDF ಮತ್ತು 40 ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ಗಳ ಒಂದು PDF ಅನ್ನು ಪಡಿತೀರಿ. ಈ ಬುಕ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೀಡಲಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ 999 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಲಭ್ಯವಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಟು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ದೀಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ದೀಸ್ 2 numbers. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೆಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. Yes, to make payment you can download Global Online University app and select KSET paper 1 category. Click on 999 plan. You can make payment by following instructions, or also you can pay directly on this number via using any mobile payment such as Google Pay, Paytm and all. ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಆ್ಯಪ್ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕನೂ ಪೇ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಮತ್ತು ಈ 9921768765ಗೆ ಗೂಗಲ್ ಪೇ, ಪೇಟಿಎಮ್ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. Yes, once if you pay the fees, you will be added to our paid WhatsApp group, which is especially made for KSET 2021. In this WhatsApp group, you will get the 40 test links. You can download PDF of all the tests. Then notes you can download here. 1000 MCQ PDF you will send here, and also daily or video lectures link also we are going to send in this WhatsApp group. And for regular update you can join our Telegram group. The link will be given in the description box. Yes, let us move to the question. Here the question is, the table below embodies data on production, exports and per capita consumption of rice in country P for 5 years from 2012 to 2016. Answer the questions 1 to 5 based on data contained in the table. Yes, here this table shows us year-wise production of exports and per capita consumption of rice. Here production in million kg, exports in million kg, then per capita consumption. In 2012 production was 186.5 million, exports was 114 million, and per capita consumption was 36.25. In this way the data is given from 2012 to 2016. And also here where per capita consumption is equal to, formula is given, per capita consumption is equal to consumption in million kg divided by population in million, and consumption is equal to production minus export. Two formulas are given here. Remember these formulas. ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಟೇಬಲನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈ ಟೇಬಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ರೈಸ್ ಡೇಟಾನ 2012ರಿಂದ 2016ವರೆಗೂ ಡೇಟಾಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ 2 ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಪರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಮಿಲಿಯನ್ kg ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಮಿಲಿಯನ್. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇದೆ, ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು production minus exports. Okay, based on this we have to solve 5 questions. Yes, the first question is the percentage increase in consumption of rice over the previous year was highest in which year? ಹಿಂದಿನ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಬಳಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಶೇಕಡಾವಾರು ಹೆಚ್ಚಳ ಯಾವ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿದೆ? 4 options are given here: 2013, 14, 15 and 16. The second question is what is the population of the country in the year 2014? 2014ರಲ್ಲಿ ದೇಶದ ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? 4 options are given. Third question is the ratio of exports to consumption in the given period was the highest in the year. ನಿರ್ದಿಷ್ಟ ಅವಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಅನುಪಾತ ಯಾವ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಇದೆ? And the fourth question is in which year the population of country was the highest? ಯಾವ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ದೇಶದ ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಇದೆ? Then last question, what is the average consumption of rice over the years 2012 to 16? 2012ರಿಂದ 16ರ ಅವಧಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಕ್ಕಿಯ ಸರಾಸರಿ ಬಳಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? So 5 questions are given. Let us solve one by one. Yes, the first question is the percentage increase in the consumption of rice over the previous year was the highest in which year? Yes, ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಕ್ಕಿಯ ಉತ್ಪಾದನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಆಗಿದೆ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಇಯರ್ಗೆ ಹೋಲಿಸಿದರೆ? Yes, here you can see the percentage increase in the consumption of rice over the previous year was the highest in the year of. Yes, option A 2013, option B 2014, option C 2015, option C 2016. Yes, first we have to find the consumption and already the formula was given. Consumption is equal to production minus exports. Yes, please remember the formula was given in the below the table we have seen in the slide 1. Okay, the formula was consumption is equal to production minus exports. So consumption in 2012 is equal to 186.5 minus 114. So consumption in 2012 is 72.5. In the same way, consumption in 2013, that is production minus export, 202 minus 114. Its consumption in 2013 is 88, and consumption in 2014 238 minus 130. Yes, that is 108. In the same way, 2015 221 minus 116. So consumption in 2015 is 105, and consumption in 2016 215 minus 88, that is 127. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮಗೆ. ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ದೊರೀತದೆ. ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ 2012ರಲ್ಲಿ 72.5 ಇದೆ, 2013ನಲ್ಲಿ 88, 2014ನಲ್ಲಿ 108, 2015ನಲ್ಲಿ 105, 2016ನಲ್ಲಿ 127 ಇದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್. Yes, the percentage increase in the consumption of rice over the previous year. Yes, we have to see, we have to compare it to the previous year. So let us see in 2013. Yes, for the year 2013 percentage increase is, yes, 88. In 2013 the consumption is 88, and in 2012 it was 72.5. So percentage increase is equal to 88 minus 72.5 divided by 72.5 multiplied by 100. Yes, 88 it is the current year consumption, that is in 2013, and 72.5 it is in previous year. In 2012 it was 72.5 divided by base year. Yes, current consumption minus base year consumption divided by base year consumption multiplied by 100. Yes, so the answer will be 21.37. Yes, and also you have to find 2014. Yes, for the year 2014 percentage increase is 108 minus 88 divided by 88 multiplied by 100. So for the year 2014 consumption is percentage increase in consumption is 22.72. And for the year 2015, please here in 2015 there is a decrease in consumption, so no need to calculate. Yes, here you can see for 2015 consumption has been decreased here, because in 2014 it was 108, but in 2013 the consumption is 105, so no need to calculate for the year 2015. And let us see for the 2016. Yes, for the year 2016 percentage increase is 127 minus 105 divided by 105 multiplied by 100, that is 20.95. Yes, now in which year the increase in percentage of consumption is highest, that is in 2014, 22.72. So option B, 22.72 is the correct answer, that is in the year of 2014. So option B, 2014 is the right answer. Yes, I hope you got it. Let us move to the next question. Yes, the second question is, what is the population of the country in the year 2014 in million? Yes, what is the population in the year of 2014? 2014ರಲ್ಲಿ ದೇಶದ ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು? Yes, here you can see the table, and population is equal to the one formula was given. Yes, per capital consumption is equal to consumption in million kg divided by population in million. This formula was given below the table. ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನ ನಮಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿನೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Per capital consumption is equal to consumption in million kg divided by population in million. Here we have to find the population, so let us interchange it. Yes, population is equal to consumption in million kg divided by per capital consumption. Yes, this formula you have to use now. Yes, ಇಲ್ಲಿ interchange ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಈ per capital consumption ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂದರೆ population in million right side ಬರ್ತದೆ. So formula will be population in million is equal to consumption in million kg divided by per capital consumption. So for which year you have to find now? For 2014. Yes, now population in 2014 is equal to consumption in million kg. Consumption was 238 minus exports. Consumption is equal to, yes, consumption in 2014. Consumption is equal to production minus export. So this formula is also given in the question. Okay, in 2014 production is 238 minus exports are 130, so 108 is the consumption. And what is the formula to find out population? Population is equal to consumption in million kg divided by per capital consumption. So the it is equal to population is equal to 108, that is consumption divided by per capital consumption, that is 38.7. Here you can see. So the answer will be 2.79 million. Yes, option C, 2.79 is the correct answer. Yes, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲು ನಾವು ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಮಿಲಿಯನ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಪರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಮೊದಲು ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ 230. ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 2014ನಲ್ಲಿ 238 ಇದೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 130 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಎರಡನ್ನು ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ 108 ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಮಿಲಿಯನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಮಿಲಿಯನ್ kg 108 ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ ಪರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 38.7. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಲ್ 27 ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ 2.79 ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ದ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ 2.79 million. Yes, then option C is the right answer. The next question is, the ratio of exports to consumption in the given period was the highest in the year of. Option A 2012, option B 2013, option C 2014 and option D 2015. Yes, ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. Yes, here consumption is equal to production minus exports. Again, please remember this formula. ದಿಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನ ಕ್ವಶನಲ್ಲೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮೈನಸ್ export. So in 2012 consumption is 186.5 minus 72 point minus 114, that is 72.5. In the same way in 2013 it is 202 minus 114. So in 2013 consumption is 88. In 2014 consumption is 108. In 2015 consumption is 105. In 2016 the consumption is 127. In previous slide question also we have solved the consumption. Now what is the ratio of exports to consumption? Yes, for 2012 the exports are 114. Yes, for 2012 the exports are 114 and the consumption is 72.5. So 114 is to 72.5. Yes, the ratio will be 1.57. In the same way for 2013 ratio from export to consumption, exports are again 114. In 2014 exports are 114 and consumption is 88. That is, so 114 is to 88 and you will get 1.29. And 2014 exports are 130 and consumption is 108. So 130 is to 108, you will get 1.20. If you divide it by using a common number you will get 1.20. And for 2015 exports are 116 and the consumption is 105. So 116 is to 105. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಾಮನ್ ನಂಬರ್ದಿಂದ ಎರಡನ್ನು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದರೆ ನಮಗೆ 1.10 ಬರ್ತದೆ. So for 2016 the exports are 88 is to consumption is 127. So 88 is to 127 is 0.69. And the ratio of export to consumption in the given period was highest in the year of the highest value is 1.57. So in 2012. So option A 2012 is the correct answer. Yes, the next question is in which year the population of a country was the highest? ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ದೇಶದ ಜನಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಇದೆ? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ 2013, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ 2014, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ 2015, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ 2016. Yes, formula we know per capital consumption is equal to consumption in million kg divided by population in million. This formula is given in the question only. So now we have to find the population. So let us interchange it. Population is equal to consumption in million kg divided by per capital consumption. This is our formula now. So we have to find population for every year. So consumption in 2012 72.5, consumption in 2013 88. In our previous problem we have solved it. And consumption in 2014 108, consumption in 2015 105, consumption in 2016 127. So now let us find the population for 2013. Yes, consumption divided by per capital consumption, that is in 2013 88 divided by 35.2. Here per capital consumption, that is 2.5 million. And population for 2014 consumption is 108 and per capital consumption is 38.7. So the answer will be 2.79. And population for 2015 consumption divided by PCI, consumption is 105, PCI is 40.5. So the answer will be 2.59 million. For 2016 again 127 divided by PCI 42, the answer will be 3.02 million. So friends, ಇಲ್ಲಿ per capital consumption formula ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ, ಅದರಿಂದ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನನ್ನು ಈ ಕಡೆ ತರ್ತೀವಿ, ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ತರ್ತೀವಿ, ಪರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನನ್ನು ಈ ಕಡೆ ರೈಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ತರ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಇನ್ ಮಿಲಿಯನ್ kg ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಪರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಇನ್ನು ಹಿಂದೆ ಎರಡು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಿಡಿಸುವಾಗ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೂ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. ನಂತರ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ 2013, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ PCI, ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ PCI. ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. PCI ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಗಳನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ PCI ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಇದೆ, in the year, okay, 3.02 million, that is in the year 2016. So option D, 2016 is the right answer. Yes, the last question is, what is the average consumption of rice over the years 2012 to 2016? 2012 ರಿಂದ 2016 ವರೆಗೆ ಸರಾಸರಿ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು? ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ 104, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಿ 102.1, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸಿ 108, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ 100.1. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಿ consumption is equal to, we know, production minus exports. So consumption in 2012 186.5 minus 114 72.5. In 2013 it is 88, in 2014 108, in 2015 105, in 2016 127. So now average consumption is equal to 72.5 plus 88 plus 108 plus 105 plus 127 divided by 5. Yes, the answer will be 500.5 divided by 5. The answer is 101.1 million. So option D is the correct answer. ಎಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರೇಜ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 5 ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಂದರೆ 5 ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 5 ತೊಗೋತೀವಿ. ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇವಾಗಲೇ ಕಳೆದ 2 ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಬಿಡಿಸುವಾಗ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 5 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಅವರೇಜ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ದೊರೀತದೆ. ಸೊ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಅವರ್ ಟುಡೇ ಸೆಷನ್. ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಐ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ರಿಮೈಂಡ್ ಯು ಅಬೌಟ್ ಅವರ್ KSET Set Test Series 2021, where we are providing 40 mock tests for paper 1 with 1000 MCQ PDF. 40 mock test PDF you can download. Ebook we are providing only at rupees 999. For any queries you can contact these 2 numbers. And for UGC NET paper 1 preparation also we are providing you 60 tests. 40 are beginner level, 10 are intermediate level, and 10 are advanced level tests. And for paper 2 economics also we are providing you 10 mock tests. For paper 2 English literature we are providing you 10 mock tests. Okay friends, I wish all the best for all KSET aspirants of 2021. For more videos, for mock tests, for paper 1, UGC NET and other state set, you can subscribe to Global Online University YouTube channel. Thank you.